Welcome back to another video. So, welcome to my garden. It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I had to think of the day. It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon and I thought I'll bring you outside because, hey, it's still summer. I've got kind of like a BLT sandwich. So I've got bacon, lettuce, tomato, of course, an egg, like an omelette, just basic omelette with a little bit of cream, some oat mayo. I ran out of lettuce, so one of the sandwiches, this one, that's actually kale on one layer. Yeah, anyway, some salt and vinegar crisps, and what else? A beer. Anyway, can't wait to eat. I'm super starving. Let's eat. Tomatoes also homegrown by my wife.
What's your emergency?
There's a woman. There's a body.
A woman's body, sir?
She's here. But not all of her. Not all of her.
Calm down, sir. Can you tell me if the woman is breathing?
She has her tail. She has no face.
I'm Ingrid Mendoza, and you're in Killer Country. This week, we're diving into the bizarre death of Mirabel Diaz. Mirabel dreamed of becoming a Hollywood actress, but trapped in the small seaside town of Mystic Bay, Florida, her options were limited. She'd book an occasional used car commercial or a clown at a child's birthday party, but legitimate opportunities were few and far between. Eventually, however, Mirabel found a path to acting in an unexpected place, Wild Tides Water Park. There, Mirabel donned a long silver tail and a shimmering tube top. 5 days a week, rain or shine, she'd swim in a massive glass tank, smiling at tourists and posing for pictures. At Wild Tides, Mirabel became Miss Mirabel, the magic mermaid of Mystic Bay. Then, on August 24th, 2012, everything changed. Hurricane Braden tore through Mystic Bay, destroying 65 homes, 34 Shake Shacks, and leaving at least one person missing: Mirabel Diaz. Frank Wild, the longtime owner of Wild Tides Water Park, was among the last to see her alive.
She was a pretty redhead. Now, some say she had web feet. She never wanted to talk. Now, I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but she was a little cold. Snobby, you might say. When the hurricane was coming, I told her, "Hey, sweetie, you can stay with me. Because, this place is a fortress. I got hurricane shutters, sandbags, the whole shebang. A bunker with a sauna, screening room, bowling alley. Regulation bowling alley, do you understand? Yeah, the real deal." I told her, I got 2 months worth of beans. All kinds of beans. Right? Black beans, kidney beans, pint-toe beans, lima beans, soybeans, jelly beans. I was worried, because she lived all by herself. I owned the building she lived in, and I knew it was, I knew she wouldn't have beans. But she told me she'd be okay on her own. Maybe if she just stayed at my place. You wonder what might have been. But she said no, she didn't even like beans.
I spoke with Frank at his home over 3-bean salad. From where we sat on an expansive back patio festooned with marble statues of dolphins, women, and dolphin women, we could see the very top of Wild Tide's Megalodon Mega Twister. It's a massive water slide, just over 100 feet tall, that shoots park visitors into the waiting jaws of a fiberglass megalodon.
Please, this park employs half the damn town easily. We added that big slide, the friggin' orcas. It's a sight to see, especially the mermaids. And Mirabel, well, she was the most popular one. You really just never think of something happening to a girl like that in a place like this. Well, except for that time when those kids got eaten during the alligator parade. Or the time the clowns went feral. Or that time when the old guy...
Behind us, something bumps. Hard. Against a glass wall.
Don't mind her. That's cannellini. Here, girl. Come here. Come on, sweet bean.
Frank Wild, heir to the Wild Bean Company fortune, is an avowed animal lover. His home, a concrete monolith rising from the steaming marsh, includes a massive glass pyramid teeming with all sorts of aquatic marvels, including, most notably, a 6-foot albino alligator named Cannellini. He also owns a narwhal, 7 dolphins, roughly 16 flamingos, 3 tigers, 7 pythons, a wild boar, and several ostriches. Most are named after beans. Frank goes on.
I used to have a whole mess of macaws, too. But every hurricane, more of them escape. Sometimes I still see them flying over the house. I guess they wanted to be free. Yeah, whatever that means. Anyway, she was a nice girl. Sometimes. And it's a shame what happened.
Jessa Lynn Garcia, another mermaid at Wild Tides Water Park, remembers Mirabelle a bit differently.
She was just sweet as pie. She really was. And such a pretty little thing. For a brunette. Except for the gills. She was always giving me real nice tips, about what to do with my clothes or my hair. She'd come up to me while we'd be putting our tails on and say something like, "Oh, Jessalyn, you would look so good as a blonde." Or, "Oh, Jessalyn, don't go to that Shake Shack on August 24th. I had a vision." And, she was always the second runner-up at pageants. Almost Miss Key Lime Pie. Almost the Orange Blossom Queen. Almost Ambassador to Kazakhstan. People don't realize it, but it takes a lot of character to keep showing up after losing out over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm proud of my titles. Always will be. I don't take the honor of being the Orange Blossom Queen 6 straight years in a row lightly, but, I admired Mirabelle, too. And she had a good heart. She'd volunteer all the time. She'd perform for the little old people down at the senior center. Sing that song from that mermaid movie, I'm in Your World, or whatever it's called. I don't know. My children only watch godly movies. But she'd sing that. She didn't have children, so maybe she didn't realize. Or a husband, which I also have. Oh, and she was a perfectionist. So she'd sing that same song over and over till she got it right. 20, 30 times. The old people would tell her she didn't have to, that she could stop at any time, but she was happy to do it. She was a natural performer. Oh, so gifted. I was never like that. I mean, everyone's different. Some of us are more into the artistry of it all. I'm a Wild Tides Water Park mermaid because I believe it's important to provide families with wholesome, all-ages entertainment at an affordable price. But others, they like the attention. Not that I'm blaming her for what happened. Gosh, no. She was a nice person. She didn't deserve that. Not at all. You just never think something like that would happen in a teeny little teensy-weensy town like Mystic Bay. I mean, besides that time that poor boy was pushed into that hydraulic press, or that old man who spontaneously combusted in the Publix parking lot. But other than that, you just never think of bad stuff happening here. It was so sad what happened to her. Of course, we all suspected Jared. He was weird. He followed her around like a puppy. A weird puppy.
Mirabelle's disappearance left a mark on the minuscule town of Mystic Bay, with search missions tampered by downed power lines and felled trees. As days turned into weeks, the town's optimism began to fade. That said, losing hope is something of a custom for residents of Mystic Bay. For years, competing theme parks, virus outbreaks, daylight savings, and a quickly shifting culture led to a downturn in park numbers.
Hey, come on now. Wild Tides is still top quality. Some of the best damn entertainment in the state. I don't care what anyone thinks, right? But the fact of the matter is, kids don't go for that anymore. Yeah, they'd rather be on their phones playing Candy Crush or Roblox Adopt Me or neal.fun than at a park with their folks. So people stopped coming.
Bless you.
And then, of course, that's when they found her. Or what was left of her.
What was left of Mirabelle was found by Jared Holt on November 15th, 2012, 3 months after she went missing. That's his voice you heard in the 911 call at the top of the episode.
She has her tail. She has no face.
When Chipko County Police arrived at the scene, they discovered a grisly sight. Mirabelle Diaz, lodged in the jaws of the Megalodon Megatwister, her mermaid tail curled daintily beneath her on the ancient beast's pink fiberglass tongue. the park's earliest attendees, a group of school children from the St. Brendan the Navigator Institute for Marine Biology, followed Jared's gaze, the park's famed mermaid staring back at them. That is, if she could have stared back. Jessalyn Garcia remembers the day vividly.
Oh, he was all cat and tonic when he first saw her. You know, like he couldn't move or blink or say a single word. Oh, poor thing. He just stood there, looking into the hole where her face had been. It was all sunk in. A pit. No offense to Mirabelle, but you know, I think it was the worst I've ever seen her look. And it was the first day since the hurricane that the park was open to the public. That's what's so sad about it. November is always a slow month. The water's cold, the sun sets early. It's peak season for the flesh-eating algae that sometimes grows on the lazy river inner tubes. But we lost so much money because of the storm that we were all just so excited for the park to open back up again.
Session.
And someone
I'm
had
so
just
glad you're
up
here.
and shoved poor little old
For the
Mirabelle
next
into
20
the big old
minutes,
shark's mouth.
I'll be guiding you
How's that
towards
for taking the
seeking
steak right out of your
peace in
popsicle?
times of chaos.
Now, Jessalyn had a
I
pretty
invite
good
you
idea
to
of
find
who
a
was
comfortable
responsible.
position,
But
be it
first,
in a chair, on the floor, or on a cushion.
speaking of
Be sure
popsicles,
to sit
when's
up
the last
straight.
time you enjoyed
Your
a
arms
mouthful of
resting
fresh,
comfortably on your
home-cooked
lap.
food?
Your
Between
palms
work and
facing
errands,
down.
there's never time to cook a proper meal.
If you're seated in a
That's
chair,
where Dinner
I
Dash
invite you
comes
to
in.
place both
Dinner
feet
Dash is a
firmly
weekly
on
meal
the ground.
delivery service focused on fresh, organic
If you're seated on
ingredients
the floor
with
or
recipes
on a
chosen
cushion,
by
I
real
encourage
chefs.
you to position
Best of
yourself
all,
in such a
Dinner
way
Dash meals
that you feel
never
fully
expire.
grounded
Using
and
our
supported.
secret technology, we have made
I'll
eggs
give
that
you a few
last
more
forever.
seconds to
Get
find the
20% off
position
your
that's
first
right
Dinner Dash
for you.
weekly meal kit with code
Soft.
KILLER20. Dinner Dash. Meals that are eternal. Back to the case.
Ready? Let's begin.
Here's Jessalyn.
Now, the
You can
first thing
close
you gotta
your eyes
understand
or
about
just let
Mystic
your
Bay
vision
is that it's a
gradually
small
soften.
town. You know, real small.
Whichever is best for you.
Itty bitty. So everyone knows everyone
Let's
here.
start by
I went to
focusing on
school
our
with
breath.
Jared and Mirabelle, worked alongside them here at the
There may
park.
be other things
And
vying for
Jared-
your attention.
Well, I can say this, right? Because I know him.
Smells.
He's probably just about the
Traffic.
worst mascot we've
Children.
ever had. The only reason he kept his job is because no one else wanted to wear the
Keyboards clicking.
costume. And when I say he wanted to wear the
Footsteps down the hall.
costume, I mean he really,
Hydraulic
really wanted to
And
wear
drone
the
of
costume.
electrical
Like,
appliances.
really. Like,
If the sound or
not in a
thought should try to pull your
God-honoring
attention away, it's all right. Just softly
Jared
bring your
Holt had
focus
dressed as
back
Wild
to
Tide's
your
water
breathing.
park's iconic mascot, Manny the Manatee, since dropping out of
Now,
Mystic Bay High
let's
School
breathe
in
in for 3
1999.
counts, allowing
His
your
costume
chest
consisted
and
of a
belly to
massive
expand.
suit carved
For
of fleece and foam, complete with flippers, a floppy headpiece, and Manny's signature
That's good.
orange flip-flops.
Now hold your
All
breath
told,
for 3
the costume
counts.
weighed in at a staggering 140 pounds and was said to have reached internal temperatures of up to 100 degrees,
Well done.
310 Kelvin in the Syrian
Release your
Florida
breath
heat.
from your mouth.
Past
With an
Manny the
audible
Manatees
sigh
have been
for
recorded
6
passing out from the extreme
Ready?
temperature, including one Manny who, in 1973, collapsed face first into a child's birthday cake, and another who, in 1985, became partially
Very good.
baked within the suit while conducting a water safety
let's do that
demonstration
again.
at the park's wave pool.
Breathe in.
For years,
1,
Wild Tide's water park
2,
officials could not
3,
find workers willing to
and
put on
hold.
the suit.
Whoa. Change the design? Yeah, no.
And now gently
No.
breathe out with
Out
a
of the
sigh.
question. That Manny the Manatee suit was designed by my own daddy, Frank Wild Sr.
Good.
Jr.
One
He
last
had
time.
2 dreams.
Focus on
To
the
sell
breath.
quality beans at affordable
Filling your
prices
lungs.
across the continental United States of America, and to make a true man-manatee hybrid he referred to as the humanity.
The peace.
And that damn suit, that's the second closest he ever got to it. So no, I'd never change it. If you think the suit's too heavy or too stinky or too what have you, well, that's a personal thing. Man up. And manatee up. Come on, change the suit? What, are you kidding me with this?
What?
You could smell the suit
Now that
before
you've
you
begun
saw
to
it.
relax,
I'd say it was
let's
closest
continue
to.
to bring your
You ever
focus
have a
further.
Florida-style pizza? Well, you take a handful of saltine crackers and sort of spread them out on a paper plate with sprayed cheese, turtle jerky, and a little bit of gas station pickle, and a sprinkling of boiled peanuts. Just leave it out for a little bitty bit, let the sunshine do its magic, and voila, you got yourself a meal. Now, it's delicious, but you'll be smelling it for about a mile, 2 miles out if the wind hits just right. I don't really get that sort of food personally. The man's a manatee soup smelled sort of like that. Like Florida-style pizza. Or rotten broccoli.
Despite the soup's numerous downsides, there was one person more than willing to don it around the park. Jared.
I want you to picture a
Jared,
strip that runs from the top
he
of your
strayed
head
from the
to
light of the Lord.
soles of your
I can
feet.
tell you that much for nothing. Tampering
this
with the
strip.
divine design. He had a lot of awe.
Moving your awareness down
Medications.
through the length of the body.
He was
Allow each
present.
to relax.
I met with Jared Holt at the Chipco County Jail. It's a small, peach-colored structure across from a former Sears-turned-Spirit Halloween.
I first learned about it online. I've always liked to draw. Kind of.
Feel free to adjust your
Funny
position
animals.
as needed.
Or animals with, like,
Anytime.
bazooka arms.
Meditation.
Just funny stuff, you know? Whatever pops into my head.
should feel
Like, maybe I'll draw a manatee with big muscles and bazooka arms.
Simply take
Or
notes.
maybe I'll feel more like drawing a bazooka that shoots out manatees with, really huge muscles. There's a lot of symbolism there if you think about it. Not that a lot of people think about it. I have a real respect for all sirenians. That's the term for aquatic mammals like manatees and toucans, by the way. Sirenia.
Let the dream melt away any
You know, like a siren, like a mermaid. You know, they think sailors invented mermaids because they saw manatees out in the water and fell in love with them.
I asked Jared whether his appreciation for Sirenians extended to Mirabelle. He grows quiet, sullen, and then
Mirabelle. No, I don't read her that way. She was pretty, sure. Long, pinkish hair, cross-eyed. She was a friend to me. Nothing less, nothing more. After all, she was the one to pull me out of that pool trip.
the incident to which Jared is referring occurred in June of 2001 and has since become the local legend around the microscopic town of Mystic Bay. Jared Holt, then 19, had gone on break. Like many Wild Tide Water Park workers, fighting the miasmic heat of a June afternoon with can after can of fluorescent yellow alcoholic energy drinks, he suffered a lapse in judgment. Against park rules, he stripped off his heavy mascot suit and, accompanied by several other intoxicated park employees, dove into the inviting, aqua-colored waters of the Wild Tide wave pool. Jessalyn, like nearly everyone else in the unbelievably tiny town of Mystic Bay, has heard every detail of what transpired that fateful afternoon.
The waves
Here we go.
pour on my
4,
stars
3,
and heavens.
crunch it down.
Well,
Hey,
we're not
come on,
supposed
y'all.
to be fraternizing with
Come
the
on, let's go.
customers.
I need you right here.
That's first. It's
Crunch it
important to
down.
have boundaries,
Hey.
or else the customers will try to
Come on.
get away with every
Let's
little
walk
thing.
out. Come on. Then give me
Dogs on
3
the water
knees.
slide
Give 'em
to
up.
putting their
3,
bits and pieces
2,
in the jellyfish tank.
1. Switch it
There's the
up.
fact.
3. Now go back to
Man
those
to man,
crunches.
he
Crunch
should
it down.
never be seen at
4.
costume.
Come on.
That's the second
3,
thing.
let's
It
go.
scares the little
2,
children.
come on.
Seeing a bright pink human
3
man wearing
knees.
nothing
Count
but
it
swim
down.
trunks and a manatee
3,
mascot head.
2, 1. Switch it up.
And then, of course,
2. Corner knee.
You got mail.
Build
You
that
got mail.
project as we go, all right? Let's go. Now crunch it down. Keep on that
Looking out for
time.
your future,
Adding a move as we go. How does it
investing
go?
into money
3
today
knees.
with
Count it
Chipco
down.
County Bank
3,
and Loan.
2,
With Chipco
1.
County
Switch
Bank
it
and
up.
Loan, you can
3.
rest assured
What's the
you
move?
will
Corner
not
knee.
as hard
Don't worry,
as
you
you
don't
are
have to
using the
remember
power of
it. I
state-certified
normally call it out. I always call it out.
astrological
Corner curl.
harnesses
That leg
the
curl.
power of the planets
Come
to
on.
grow your wealth
Let's go.
astronomically.
Back to
Open
those
an account
crunches.
today
Crunch it
and receive a
down.
complimentary
4.
free
Don't
birth
quit on
chart.
me. 3.
Aries in
Don't
your
stop
second
on
house.
me. 2.
Pisces
Let's
in
go.
your eighth.
3
Must no
knees.
matter.
Count it down.
Chipco County Bank and Loan,
2,
even Gemini
1.
placements,
Here
and
we
look
go.
forward to
3,
financial
2.
security.
Corner curl.
And if you use
And
code
if you get some of the
450
movements
within
messed up,
30 days, you
so
can
what?
receive an extra
Now we're
$50
adding
cash
your
bonus
side
just for
leg.
signing up.
Side
Chipco
leg.
County Bank and Loan.
Side leg.
Have you seen stars?
Leg. Now crunch it down.
You got mail.
4. Come on. 3.
Prophecy,
Come on.
as
2.
everyone knows,
Come on.
four
3
times
knees.
the
Count
return
it
of a
down.
creature
3,
known as
2,
the
1.
anomaly.
Switch it up.
Its
3,
name cannot
2.
be uttered
Corner
by human
knee.
tongues,
Up.
and human
Hey.
minds cannot conceive
Come
of
on,
its
y'all.
fate.
Let's work out.
And You
got mail.
Corner
curl.
Flesh of non-believers.
Let's go.
Every 130 years.
Come on, you got next.
It returns.
Side leg, kick it out.
Even little kids know this,
got
right?
mail.
What happens is, you go
Boom.
the wave
Now,
pool,
L
you
step.
hold onto your boogie board,
Step.
you
Four.
hear the murmurs.
Step. Watch out. Come on, we
When
come.
murmurs, Miss Ma'am,
L
I'll
step
tell you that
again.
much. You
Step.
keep
Four.
your
Step.
dang
Come
on
on.
murmurs.
Back to the top.
You may feel it.
Crunch it
got
down.
mail. Sure. Yeah.
Knees up.
See?
Let's go, Steph. Let's go. Give me 3 knees. Count them down.
Most of
3,
them I'm totally
2,
fine.
1.
I
Switch
guess
it up.
I thought I'd be
3,
okay.
All right, Chad, let's take a look at
corner
this video.
knee.
I was told to watch it.
Well, I mean, just
Double to knee.
And it
Elbow
was
to
none
knee.
other than Mirabelle
Leg.
Diaz who saved Jared
Curl.
from
Come on,
developing the
talk to me.
same pelvic vestige.
Come on.
How are they even doing that?
I hear you. Side legs.
out by the manatee.
Is that like a world
She
record?
stood by the edge of the pool yelling,
Come on, y'all.
"Prophecy,
L step.
prophecy."
Step.
A
4.
miracle actress. There's she did something.
Step.
That's insane.
Now knee straddle.
That's insane.
Corner knee
He
straddle.
said he came out of that
Turn.
home drain with a pop.
Corner knee straddle. Let's do it again. Knee straddle.
Okay, close.
Knee straddle. Hey, come on, let's go. Come
Come
on.
on. Pool to feed
Now
the
crunch it
insatiable
down.
hormone
Now,
force that
you're
rules over a
breathing heavy.
universe of dying
You're
planets.
You've done this too?
You are
And
good to
also,
go.
no.
Okay?
Why is
Control
your head
breathing.
so block shaped?
Control
Stop
your
block
workout.
shaped.
Let's go.
Say that.
Yes.
Come on, time to get out for a day.
From that point on, Jared and Mirabelle were said to be inseparable. The
3
beautiful
knees.
mermaid always
Three.
worked closely
Two
with
of 'em also
a
crazy.
familiar scent
I'll tell you.
of sweat
3,
and
2,
bone.
3 knees again.
It was just
3,
that I was
2,
grateful.
1. Hey, come on.
Ice to me
Now
before.
corner knee.
She never so much as looked in my direction.
7, come on.
Mermaids and mascots.
6, count with me.
No, I can't share.
5, count with me.
I only got enough for me.
4, come on.
Just as a
3, come
I'd
on.
wheel her around
2,
when she had her tail.
crunch it down.
Steal
Good
snacks for
job.
her sometimes.
8,
She loved fun.
7, come on. You
Sometimes
put
I'd
those
play a
hands right
game
to
that
the
How
knee.
long?
pretended to be like
6
a
more.
seal or something. Like
6.
onions into her mouth.
5, come on.
Although I wanted to do the
4,
seal,
come
she
on.
said no.
I could
She
probably
refused.
do 2 more.
I couldn't have any
2, 3,
If I wasn't
get 'em
busy,
on
I
the
would
We got along surprisingly great.
2,
busy, you guys
1,
know.
switch it up.
Muscly
3,
manatee with a bazooka.
2, corner knee.
She said it was
Don't say I'm
dumb.
unemployed. I'm very. This is my job. I'm working right now.
Come on.
I'm literally working right now. I just go to the bathroom 1 second. But this is a job. I'm working.
Come on. You got mail. 2, don't leave me hanging. Corner curl. 8, 7, come
Value
on.
does she have beyond her
6,
first
I got
runner-up
you.
sash?
5, 4 more.
Smiling,
Come on.
blue mermaid.
Last 2.
To Frank,
What we got next?
she was a pretty big
Side leg.
maker. Perhaps not so different from the orcas and
7,
the
get
nurse
'em up.
sharks.
5,
To
come on.
Jessalyn,
Come on. 4,
I'm in.
3.
Oh my god! I missed the line.
Hey, L step. Step.
complicated
4,
mixture of
step.
things
Watch
like
out.
so many
Step.
of his
Now come on, say it with me. Let's go.
Jared wipes away his tears
Step.
with a back.
4, step. Look at that sweat.
She said the drawing was super
Come on.
dumb.
Knee
And she
strap.
needed to laugh at.
Don't say chill. I like that. That's my favorite drink in the whole world. I'm not a
Come on,
sellout.
Got her locked.
knee strap.
You know, after finding
Let's
her
go.
on the slide, I
Come
saw
on.
it. There it was.
Now.
Taped to the inside
Cross
of
it
the
over.
locker. It was the
Bring
only
it
thing she
back.
had in there.
3 knees. Say. 3, 2,
Apparently,
cross it over.
This guy's the best ever do.
3 knees.
Like
Hey.
a dugong
3,
detective.
2, cross it over.
A man
God, that was close.
3 knees. Get those arms up. You can work a little harder. I believe.
As it turned out, Jared was
What you put
very
in
adept at uncovering
is what you
clues
get out.
and
Now
lies.
crunch it down. Come on. That is a great
That's gotta
opportunity.
hurt. Yeah, I feel like that does slow you down.
Being able to do somebody somewhere
Don't worry,
can't do it.
because
Come on.
neal.fun has got you
Knees up.
covered. With dozens of things to choose from, neal.fun is the internet's one-stop shop for home entertainment.
Don't bring up the price of the
and
cookie.
life enrichment. 1 hour a day of neal.fun usage.
That focus on the video.
Memory loss and death itself in lab rats. That's right. Just 1 hour of neal.fun usage has been shown to stop father time and prevent aging. Best of all, it's completely free and accessible right from your browser. No downloads required. Ask your parents for permission to log on today.
You got mail.
Cops arrived at the scene. I would say like 3 hours after, maybe 4. were busy with another murder. Some kids pushed the giant queen out the top of the Wild Bean Company factory and onto an old lady. She exploded like a
I don't know
pinata.
what it's for.
Around here, actually. One of the flamingos was wearing it. But anyway, after the cops finally arrived and cleared away the screaming elementary school kids, I wanted to talk to them. They asked me if I knew anything about Mirabelle. If I knew anything about the slide. Like, of course I know Mirabelle. And of course I know about the slide. Look, Mystic Bay is a nanoscopic attack. Real small. Everyone knows about the Megalodon Mega Twister. It's the sickest slide in the whole park. Maybe in all of central southeastern Florida. You shoot straight down into the shark's mouth. It's
like someone
easy
with
fun.
Whatever it is, muscular disease. I don't even know what that was.
24 people on it every year. Like, literally lose. That's not just a term phrase. They say the slide may never come back. Some say the slide is a portal to hell. Some say it's the place in which two parallel universes actually meet. And all those lost screaming tourists slide off to exist alongside an alternate self in a way slightly different from our own. And some say the entire park is actually built on the body of the anomaly. Each slide wants to organ straight into the no one's actually gotten stuck in the shark's mouth before. Mirabelle was launched between two long fertilized teeth. You can't reach those teeth by sliding down.
I have a heart rate. I can prove it right now.
Jessalyn Garcia is also very familiar with the slide's unique properties.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
Here's the funny thing.
I'll react to the heart rate
Mirabelle
monitor.
actually lost her cousin Rocky in
I'll
that
show you
very
right
same
now.
slide. I remember because I was there.
mail.
We all were. A hot summer day, real hazy light. Some kids had snuck a Florida-style pizza into the park, dropping saltines and sprayed cheese everywhere. Holy mess. Rocky was up at the top of the slide, hollering something dumb. Cowabunga bungholes. is what he said. Now, mind you, I'm just quoting him because I believe in accuracy. I never really talk like that. You know, just so you know. Anyway, so Rocky slid down the Megalodon Mega Twister, danced in a mega sort of way, and yelled out all sorts of colorful language, and then, we never saw him again. And that's just how the slide is. Like I said, if the anomaly wants something, it'll get it.
Come on, let me
No matter
It's
what,
hard for the heart rate.
but death doesn't hide its secrets, and one more would soon come to light. To determine who exactly placed Mirabelle Diaz inside the Megalodon Mega Twister's twisted Megalodon Megamouth, Jerry had to infiltrate the crime scene.
I went back and hunted. The police had taken up the crime scene, but fortunately, they had to go look into another murder. A chimp named Margarita had ripped the face off the sign spinner outside the Dizzy Doo-Dog all-night topless buffet and pest control. Usually, Margarita would hold up a second smaller sign, like the main sign spinner would spin a sign saying, 2-for-1 drinks all night. And the chimp would spin one saying, trust us, you're gonna need it. And I guess they got into a spin-off, and then Margarita got mad and just, took it too far. Topless don't mean faceless. I don't care who you are. But anyway, the coast was clear. The cops were busy trying to find handcuffs tiny enough for the chimp. So I crawled into the Megalodon Mega Twister.
You have to wet it.
That's what I saw.
What Jared found
not
within
weird.
the fiberglass shark's glossy, massive jaws would change the entire course of the investigation.
Almost daily.
In the shark's mouth, I found sparkles. Now, Mirabelle only ever wore a silver sequin purple. That color was worn by a different mermaid entirely. That orange blossom.
Jessalyn
Me? Now think about that for just one little bitty moment. I weigh 100 pounds soaking wet. Possibly murder Mirabelle Diaz, lift her, carry her through the Megalodon Mega Twister surrounding fences, and then raise her up into the shark's mouth. I can never do it. And I wouldn't kill her anyway. With these nails. Please.
Ask Jared Davis how Jessalyn As it turns out, his investigation produced an interesting theory.
Well, that's just the thing. Jessalyn didn't put her there. The orcas did.
Who ready to hit?
You've got mail.
I've drawn enough muscular orcas with bazookas to know they are incredibly strong. And I know that the orca tank is close enough to the water slide that an enterprising orca could, conceivably, flip a body through the air in such a way that it lands, you guessed it, right in the shark's mouth. And I know this is not only possible, because I found something else in the shark's mouth that night. Defrosted squid. As in, stuff that is only found in and around the orca tank. Now, there are several reasons why an orca might want to kill Mirabelle. First, it may have thought she was a seal, which is relatively to her. She was, after all, wearing her tail. Or maybe it was trying to play with her and accidentally killed her. Happens all the time. Or maybe the orcas had enough of humans stuffing them into tanks and making them perform little tricks for sunburned snowbirds. And they snapped. Or maybe the orcas are simply agents of the anomaly. The soft universe within their animal
because I thought of it
tuned to the manners of the ancient world beneath our Mirabelle had saved me in the wave pool. I hated her for it. And it enacted its revenge through the orcas. You'll never treated them. The real question is, how did Mirabelle get in a tank? Why was she there to begin with? Well, the first sequence would suggest that Jessalyn pushed her in. For obvious reasons. I would try to find out more, but that's when the security guard came back from the bathroom and, well, now I'm here. And there's another question we still haven't answered. What the heck happened to Mirabelle's face? Why was it pushed in? An orca wouldn't do that. Not even if it had a bazooka.
I asked Jessalyn about this orca theory. And what she makes of the purple sequin found at the crime scene. Wasn't this all so very strange?
I say that Jared comes up with strange things. Strange anymore. Not really. Yeah, there was a guy, I don't remember the name, who had built a small castle for the neighborhood stray cats. Technically, it was a hoarding situation. You could smell cat castle from about a mile away if you were standing downwind. There was a lady who kept setting fires, which isn't that weird, you know, in and of itself. But she said the fire was when she talked to the dead, got messages from him. Apparently, he told her to set up a death practice. She got pretty rich doing it, you know, so maybe she was onto something. But anyway, no, I don't find it strange. People say strange things all the time. Orcas, tanks, that's none of my business.
Unable to find answers through Jared or Jessalyn, I visit the water park on my own. After closing,
Level up.
the air is
How long is it?
the animals are sleeping somewhere unseen, dreaming their animal lives.
Upgrade.
Purchase.
Unlock.
One hemisphere of their
Upgrade. Purchase. Upgrade. Purchase.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Upgrade. Purchase.
Flash creating
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Corner hit.
just beneath the photo stand.
You've got mail.
On screen.
You've got mail.
Corner hit.
You've got mail.
Wouldn't be that high, but it would be that high.
Cosmetic unlock. Cosmetic unlock.
The palm trees around her are glowing. The storm will touch land in a few
Level up. Cosmetic unlock.
against the orca tank.
Cosmetic unlock.
Acrylic nail comes into view. It's Jessalyn holding the phone. Here's audio from the
cosmetic unlocked.
Right, to the left. That way your skin won't look so, rosebud. Oh, that's right. Pretty!
You got
Casting
me.
director is going to love you, girl.
Corner hit.
Definitely the next Little Mermaid on ice.
It happens. Margarita, the face revenge type, lands atop Mirabelle's windswept head, screaming. The murderous ape has transformed a novelty t-shirt into a sort of makeshift parachute. The wind's just strong enough to fly her across the paltry town of Mystic Bay.
Critical hit. You got me. Critical hit.
Then should appear that the current fly riding a go-kart
Critical hit.
She's got my t-shirt.
Legally
Frank loses control of the golf cart and it makes contact with Neal, sending her and the ape flying into the orca tank.
You got me.
Jack proceeds to ride the orca, waving the novelty t-shirt in the air. Flipped into the air by the 1, 2, 3 times. Somersaulting right into the smiling jaws of the megalodon.
Just
The blonde woman has located her t-shirt. It features a
Well,
large
hey, that was
lizard and sunglasses.
really good
Above it, the word iguana after attack. I confronted Jessalyn about
Catch on
my
that.
Okay.
Mystic Bay.
We're taking the hardest. Level up. Upgrade.
You know
Purchase.
what her disappearance just
Every